I got a lot of things I got to say about quite a few topics. I don't really know where to start. Mainly, I just want to help those that have had a similar experience but don't really know how to go about it. So I'm just gonna kind of skip the introductions. I don't even know where to start really. So basically, I want to help those with my experience that have suffered abuse in any form, whether it's physical, psychological, emotional, sexual, and the list goes on. There's a lot of different ways that people can do you wrong and not treat you the way that we as humans deserve to be treated. And that goes for everybody. It doesn't matter who you are, what your identity is, or sexual orientation, or any of those things, race, where you grew up, your environmental factors. I feel that we need to take care of one another, especially within a family. And I have been failed by everyone that I used to know. And that goes for me as well. If you're watching this and you feel that I've wronged you in some way, you're probably right. I was wrong a lot. In the past, I would have considered myself what you would call toxic. I've made a lot of mistakes and said things and done things I should not have done. And if you're watching this and you feel that I didn't treat you the way that you deserve to be treated, you're probably right. It just depends. But if you feel that way, I mean, probably not wrong. But I wanted to talk about the fact that I am removing myself from my entire family. That includes everyone who has my last name. I don't care. I mean, my friends. I'm not going to say any names. I don't want to start crying, but if you're watching this, I'm sorry. I wish I could have done better. And I'm sorry that I failed you, and I feel like I should have communicated how I felt about a lot of things, and I was wrong for not doing so. But I feel that it was a two-way street. I feel like we both failed each other, and going forward, unfortunately, there's probably nothing that either of us can do about it because things will never be the same. And this is me saying I'm sorry, but this is goodbye to my family and what I used to call my friends. But mainly what I've been dealing with is coming to the realization that a lot of people normalize abuse, whether it's verbal, psychological, and the list goes on. For me personally, most of my whatever physical abuse I had was in childhood, like you spank your kid. It's proven that, scientifically proven by the way, that it's not effective to spank your child. And then going forward, I've been abused until, in some way, shape, or form by someone in my family or friends up until like literally 2 or 3 weeks ago. So it doesn't matter how old you are. You can, and most likely at some point in your life, will be taken advantage of in situations to their psychotic, or not psychotic, but it's the word I'm looking for, psychopathic benefit, or sociopathic benefit. And sometimes it's not even that. Sometimes they're just broken and there's nothing you can do to fix it. And I want to say that it doesn't matter who this person is. It doesn't matter if it's your mother. It doesn't matter if it's your father. It doesn't matter if it's your friend, your colleague, your boss, and the list goes on. It doesn't matter who that person is and how long they've been in your life. If they abuse you or treat you wrong in any way, shape, or form, for me personally, they can see the door. And I'm not giving them an option to stay. They are gone. Because my entire life, I'm like almost 25 this year. I'm going to be 25 in August. The only times I've been told I'm proud of you, the only times I've been told I love you, Too many times I've been told that I appreciate you or a good job. Very few. And even the ones that have said that to me are gone as we speak. And the ones that truly cared about me and did within my family and did their best for me and my best interests have passed away. So there's no reason for me to have attachments to my family. And you guys can come out and say, well, you shouldn't post this on Facebook. I'm doing this to help people. And you guys are going to probably try and shut it down because you don't like feeling like you're the one in the wrong, because you always have to be in the right about everything. And look what it's cost you. Not worth it. So, as of now, or as of a while ago, honestly, I am actually, when I get married in October, I'm changing my last name. I'm keeping my first name because that's just who I identify as. I'm Alexander. Like, I'm not going to change my first name. But everything after that, middle name, last name, changing it. As far as what it's going to be, I have a few ideas. Doesn't matter. That's not the point. I'm starting a new chapter for my life and everyone in it who wants to stay, who doesn't. And that's that. And even if you want to stay, if I don't want you in my life, that's too bad. You had your chance to do what's in my best interest. And you failed intentionally, thinking that nothing would come of it. And I'm just sad for you. So, going forward, I don't know what really else to say. The point of this video is your abusers are most likely someone that you love and care about. It's not really a stranger on the street 90% of the time. And there is math and stats to prove that. You can look it up yourself. Most of the time, people who are taken advantage of or abused is by a family member, friend, colleague. It's not by strangers. So I am a product, right now. My name is Alexander Christian McKinley Sawyer Sinkbill, and I am a product of abuse, and I am an adult, and I'm taking accountability and responsibility for what's been done to me throughout my life. And I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to go forward. I'm going to grow. I'm going to heal from it. I'm going to better myself. I'm not going to pass on these just inhumane tendencies to my children and their children after that, and everyone else I come in contact with. I want to do better for myself and better for this world. And those of you who have chosen the opposite of that, goodbye. That's just how it is. I don't have time. I just don't have time or energy to deal with people who just try to tear me down in any way that they can. I just don't. I don't see why anyone makes time for that. It will never end up good. I want to be someone who's remembered and someone who's respected and loved. And everyone in my life hasn't really shown me that previously in my life. Correction. But in some way, shape, or form, they saw me as lesser or treated me as so, whether it was because of my skin color, because of the way that I dressed, because of who I was. Just who I am wasn't good enough. So you had to tear me down. That's not right. I just don't understand why this even exists. It's wrong. I will not accept it or stand for it. It doesn't matter who you are. Goodbye. I don't know what else to say. It's unacceptable. I'm not going to deal with that. So if you want to add me because you're part of that, if the shoe fits, add me. I don't care. I do not care. If you think, like, oh, they unadded me, like, not going to happen. Goodbye. I got better things to worry about. I got bills to pay. I got goals, dreams to achieve. I don't have time to worry about people who do not care about me. I don't. So if you're watching this and you know that you're being abused, do whatever you can to get out of that situation. Be strong. You can do it. It's just not worth it. Why live a life that is not fruitful and full of growth and happiness? Why wait for death to come? For that to be your escape? I don't want to live like that. I don't expect anyone else to. Have a good rest of your week.